All right, you two, welcome back to Doctor and Therapist React. We have a very interesting topic today about Florida putting out some new guidelines on the mRNA COVID-19 vaccination. So that is going to be a big impact on your practice.
Yep.
So I'm pretty interested in what you have to say. So as you see, we have the article pulled up on the Florida Health website, and just this excerpt right here, it says that the analysis found that there were 84% increase in the relative incidence of cardiac related death among males from 18 to 39 years old within 28 days following the mRNA vaccination. And the big issue is that the state surgeon general recommends against males aged 18 to 39 from receiving the COVID-19 vaccination, the mRNA vaccination. So
Would you look at that?
that's pretty big. I mean, a lot of people fall in that category. I mean, I know pretty much all my peers that I graduated are in that category. I know
We both
that
do.
we're in that category right now. So that's a pretty big impact. I was curious, what do you think about how is this going to affect people? I guess like psychologically, who may or may not have even gotten vaccinated in Florida.
Yeah, I mean, my concern is the imbalance with the trust that people have for the medical field. A lot of people they tend to be paranoid in the first place, or they tend to be anxious about medical things, as people should be. When you have a medical procedure coming up, people get anxious. These are transitions in life. COVID has been a huge transition. So I'm really concerned about how this is going to raise the anxiety levels of, people, or even, depression, knowing that the solution that we found, so-called solution, is not really a solution, that is kind of glum.
Yeah, I think that's and it's difficult because this is only a Florida recommendation.
Yeah.
All other states haven't adopted this, at least at this time. And what's crazy is that if you said something like this in California um, or in New York,
Your license is done.
you could lose your license or at
Yeah.
least get suspended for
Yeah.
it. So this is it's pretty big. Florida is really making a very big statement with this claim. I mean, they have real data. Like we don't have to pull it up. I'm going to leave the article here, so if you're interested, you can check out the analysis. But it really shows there was increased risk of cardiac related death after the first month of vaccination in this age group
Mm-hmm.
from 18 to 39.
Yeah.
And I remember there were people talking about that early on when the first vaccine series came about. So the fact that now, after I guess we're going on 2 years of vaccinations, that now this is being brought out to the public, that's
Mm-hmm.
a pretty big deal.
Yeah.
So,
I mean, what do you think as someone in medicine?
mhm. Well, I think from the perspective of always giving someone the option to choose if they want to be vaccinated or not. I think it's important that we always give them information that they can make the best decision for themselves and their family. So,
When the information isn't changing every second.
right. Yeah. And that was difficult during the whole pandemic was
Mm-hmm.
that guidelines changed like every few months.
Right.
So, we were saying, oh, we got 14-day quarantine, oh, now 10-day quarantine, oh, now 7-day quarantine. Oh, you can actually just quarantine. You could be positive, but it doesn't mean that you're infectious and you still go back to work. So a lot of people were confused with the guidelines, a lot of things that we have to, kind of do a case by case basis sometimes on some individuals who remain positive. And I know a lot of people were frustrated because they were vaccinated and they were still being positive. And then a lot of people were unsure if they should get it. If they had some pre-existing conditions. Now we have this information that I'm sure is going to be disseminated pretty quickly throughout the country that people are going to ask, do you think it's safe for me to get vaccinated or even get the booster or get the second booster? So, yeah, it's going to be interesting on how it's going to play out. I try my best to just give people the best information that's available so they can make the best informed decision for themselves. But this type of information makes me a little cautious about when I counsel people like 18 to 39 if they should get vaccinated because of just that risk. And That's pretty serious. I don't want anyone to get hurt from cardiac related injury.
Yeah, no, it is serious. And my concern for our generation, where the world is headed when it comes to medicine and health, we usually have a trust for people who practice medicine. We have a trust for the government in telling us, you know, when things are safe and when things are not safe. So I think about the people who, again, have an imbalance already, mentally, and things are changing all the time, how that will affect how people think about truth. If truth is so subjective and it changes all the time, what do we really stand on that messes with, people's mental health?
Yeah, a lot of anxiety.
Yeah,
Yeah,
anxiety, paranoia. COVID already made people paranoid about, a lot of people thought the vaccine was a mark of the beast. So, and not to get on the whole spiritual tip, but religion and spirituality is a huge part of mental health as well. So you have people coming in who are already paranoid, who already have their, spiritual beliefs, and things are changing. It's a lot.
oh
It's a
yeah.
lot. And this is huge. And of course, Florida would be the state that comes out with this.
Hey man.
Next thing you know, it's Texas behind them.
Hey man.
Texas is
Yeah,
gonna be like that little gangster that's like, yeah,
yeah. They're gonna be the co-signers. Like
right,
Florida's the gangster, and Texas just like yeah.
right.
Yeah, I
First,
back
there's
them up.
DeSantis, and then there's Abbott.
Yeah, right, all right.
So,
Yeah, and yeah. So I'm really interested how this is going to spread out. Like I said, it's if you're in California, you're in New York. I mean, you can't even say this. You can't even speculate this, unless you want to put your medical license in jeopardy. So this is going to really shake the medical just community a lot, and I'm just curious how things are going to play out. Because so far I haven't heard this on any major news network
mm-mm,
at all.
mm-mm.
From CNN or Fox News. So
Yeah,
we'll
no,
see.
I get these email updates, and I
Mhm.
didn't get this one.
No, I saw this person on social media, and so I was just wanted to react to this so we could just give our opinion on it and see what you guys think in the comments. Let us know. Like, comment, subscribe. We're gonna leave the link of this article in the description, and just let us know what you think. All right, peace.
All right, man, peace.